So you know you've got what it takes to launch an incredible career in graphic design. But you're struggling to put together a killer portfolio website to market your services. Here's how to make a graphic design portfolio website that gets you work. Portfolio principles. You've got to tailor your portfolio to your ideal client. Everybody needs graphic design. Bands, businesses, film productions, heck, even other graphic designers need logos and other marketing materials to promote their products and services. You don't have enough time or energy to be everything for everyone. Instead, choose a niche and stick to it. An example of a niche in graphic design could be an industry like sports or a service like website design. You can even niche down even further by focusing on something like sports logo design or tech websites. Because the market is so big, you can afford to get pretty specific. When you build your portfolio website, orient it around the niche you've chosen to focus on. If your niche is website design, for example, don't include any business cards, no matter how cool you think they are. Assume that everyone that comes to your site will look at the weakest, least relevant work that you've included in your portfolio. If that work won't help you get the jobs you want, then don't include it. Don't forget that your portfolio website itself is part of your portfolio. In fact, it's the only part of your portfolio that everyone who visits your site is guaranteed to see. Therefore, it's essential to ensure that the website itself effectively showcases your design skills. In addition to looking great, make sure that your website makes it clear that you solve problems for your clients. It should include case studies that convey that you grasp the challenges businesses encounter and are capable of providing original solutions. Along with deliverables from each project, describe the problem the company needed to solve, explain the strategies you used to tackle it, and highlight the achieved results. And while it's important to demonstrate that you've worked with a variety of companies, you don't need 1,000 different projects in your portfolio. Trying to overwhelm people with the sheer quantity of work you've produced only increases the chances that they will miss your strongest work. No clients? No problem. If you're brand new to the design industry and don't have a ton of client work to showcase, don't sweat it. There are a couple of ways for you to start building your portfolio. You can do spec work. Spec work refers to the practice of creating unsolicited design concepts or completed projects without any guarantee of payment upfront. An example would be a hypothetical ad campaign for Coca-Cola or an imaginary rebrand for Nike. It's very unlikely that these companies will actually use your designs, but those designs can still be used in your portfolio to demonstrate your skills and sensibilities. Participating in design competitions on platforms like 99 Designs or Design Crowd can also help you fill your portfolio with projects. The work you create for these contests is for real businesses and based on real creative briefs, so writing a case study will be easier than for purely speculative work. In addition, you might start winning contests, getting paid, and building up a client base. Another strategy to build your portfolio is to volunteer for charities and local small businesses. No one has to know that you didn't get paid, and these businesses have the potential to turn into paying clients. Best builders. You can easily create your portfolio website online without needing any coding or website design skills. Platforms like Wix, Squarespace, and many other website builders offer dedicated templates for design and photography portfolios. Or, if you subscribe to the Adobe Creative Cloud, you can use Adobe Portfolio for free. It's a dedicated tool that's great for simple portfolio sites. Web basics. Even if the platform you choose doesn't require any website building knowledge or experience, it's still good to keep a few principles in mind to maximize the effectiveness of your portfolio site. Always use a custom domain. Custom domains are easy to obtain and fairly inexpensive. You can purchase them through your builder or use a third-party provider like GoDaddy or HostGator. Make it simple and easy to remember, like johnsmithportfolio.com or michaelajohnson.com. Keep the colors and fonts on your site consistent by using global styles. This helps users have a cohesive experience across your site and allows you to make changes to elements across your entire site at the click of a button. Load speed is another huge consideration in website design. No matter how strong your resume is, very few hiring managers are going to wait 60 seconds for your site to load. It won't take long for them to assume that your site is broken and move on to the next candidate. To help with load speed, use the smallest image size possible without compromising quality. You'd be surprised how much you can compress file size before the drop-off in resolution actually becomes noticeable to the naked eye. It's also important to think about usability. Make your website easy to use and navigate, and create hierarchies that help users find what they're looking for as quickly as possible. For example, rather than putting all of your work on the same page, create separate pages for different types of deliverables or industries. Finally, don't make it difficult for people who come to your site to contact you. Prominently display a call to action such as get in touch or book a design consultation so that it's clear what the next step is in your relationship. Visibility. You can have the greatest portfolio website ever created, but it doesn't matter if nobody sees it. The only way for your portfolio to get you clients is to drive potential clients to it. That means including a link in your resume, on your social channels, and adding a QR code to your business cards. All right, so now you should have all of the tools you need to get out there and create a killer portfolio website. If you enjoyed this content, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. And if you feel like you need a little more help on your journey to becoming a graphic design professional, check out F.I.R.S.T Institute. At F.I.R.S.T, students benefit from hands-on instruction from industry professionals, small class sizes, affordable tuition, and the program is less than a year so that students can break into the industry faster. You can learn more at first.edu. See you guys next time.